Whatever, I'll do all that shit later.
Welcome to Bowling Green, Kentucky and L.T. Smith Stadium. These two teams will break the seal on conference play in this one. It's the Delaware Blue Hens and the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
I caught up with the Western Kentucky head coach before the game. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. The Hilltoppers offense will go on the attack first. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots. Except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power four. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number one for this squad.
The transfer has it his first carry. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Looking to fire. The short hands, it's a 0. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You'd throw it to them, and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Allen. Got enough for the first. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. And the Hilltoppers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Allen. Drills him with the stiff arm. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover.
And how about that play by the defense here early in this game opening drive, facing one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football, and they're able to get an interception. That is going to be massive for their confidence in this game.
Running inside, it's Ellison. Picks up the first down. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Looking for a gap. It's Silver. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Keeps it on the option. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense. There's nobody there taking him. So he puts his foot in the ground. He gets upfield. And he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Escapes the pressure to his right. And he will wisely scamper out of bounds. No need to take unnecessary hits. Third and short now from their own 48. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute early.
Man, how nice is it to have that kind of a weapon? On third down, I can throw it short of the sticks, and the big fella can catch the football, break a tackle, get upfield, be big and strong, and convert that third down.
And the Blue Hens come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Finds his man. It's Moore. First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute early.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
The run inside. It's Silver. Got enough for the first. Maybe some room here. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Delaware.
And that is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it. And you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Palmer, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed. And that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the second level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different. And now if you're on defense, that's a big alert. You know, hey, if we don't tackle him, if linebackers miss him, if safeties miss him, and this guy gets in the second level, he is taking it to the house. There's a lot of pressure now on this defense to tackle.
They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Allen.
I was trying to get him on the other side.
Not much there. They'll give him one to the 14.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Got a man. It's a 0. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play.
Come on, defense. What are we doing? I mean, you can't miss this guy. He's like literally the biggest dude on the field. That time, completely wide open. That's way too easy for the offense. He caught the football. There was nobody even.
Brings it to the open. It's a fumble on the play.
Oh, my goodness.
Scoops it up and still going. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
Off the play fake on first down. It's complete. Shakes him in, and he might take off. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Running inside. It's Allen. Got a little grass. Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here in the first quarter.
Oh, shit.
How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing ends of the field. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. How about the mix of play calls on this drive? 3 runs, 3 passes, and now they're in business.
And just keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a pass. When you think it's a pass, it's a run. Nice job by this offense going right down the field in 6 plays and now set up for first and goal.
The Hilltoppers have it in scoring position on first and goal. DB's locked up tight on the receivers.
Ran right by him.
First and goal.
Ran right fucking by him.
Touchdown Toppers. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
I fucking screwed up.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Paul.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. The run inside. It's Silver. Maybe a crease. He now has 61 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener.
And I'm not surprised, right? Like, they go to him again. Last drive, he did an unbelievable job. And if I'm this defense, just keep honing in, right? Like, making sure he has to earn it. Making sure a lot of people get near him. Continue to hit this running back. Try to slow him down and cool him off.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Safe completion on the screen. Gain of 6. They're looking at 3rd and 4.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 4th down, looking for the completion. He'll get rid of it. He's got it, and more than enough for a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Blue Hens are moving quickly down the field. Going to look downfield again. Fires it incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Well, hopefully that's not going to affect the quarterback's confidence going back to this guy later. That was a catch he should have made. He dropped it. Let's see what the QB does moving forward.
They've
No,
got to
they
come up
stacked.
with a big play on this third and
Because they
long.
stacked the box, fuck it.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Silver. The stop is made right at the 36-yard line. The defense coming up big on third down.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were on the last fourth down.
Short.
No good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left.
So if he'd have
And
gone
they'll
outside, it
bring
would
him
have
down
been
after
over.
a short pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Taking the field now, the Blue Hens offense, and they'll start this drive. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
2 minutes on up.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wide out.
I tried throwing bad on purpose.
Picked off.
Zone
Nope.
equals
I tried throwing
When I say
bad
that,
on purpose.
DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it, and you could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit.
Why didn't you
Let's
go
keep going.
get it?
And that was another ball thrown in harm's way. And this young man, he already has 1 interception. That was almost a second. Just playing a little bit loose with the football. Let's make sure we get that dialed in. We can't make those mistakes. Hard to win games when you make big mistakes.
Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Running inside, it's Silver. Makes it past the marker. He's now up to 77 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Lofton. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody to...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere. Just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do. But maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
The run inside.
Oh,
it's
my
Ellison.
God.
He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show
Oh,
for it
shit, that
again.
motherfucker was in there.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Rushes on him. Trying to escape and get it himself. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. They convert the 4th down, but back to the line with no time to waste. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Escapes the pressure going right. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Oh, and the attempt
Doesn't
is
have the leg.
good. And after
Dude,
the
that was
missed
almost a
field goal,
perfect
guys,
fucking
we
kick.
are
He
still
doesn't have the
locked up.
leg.
Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Thanks so much, fellas. Here inside our EA Sports Studios, welcome into the Week 0 College Football Update Show. Let's begin with a look at Virginia taking on the NC State Wolfpack. And it's the Cavaliers looking to win their home opener. They haven't had a ton of success with that in recent years, but they've got the lead right now in the first half. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now over to your game inside LT Smith Stadium. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been a very evenly played game. Fascinating to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, I gotta put it in the end zone.
He'll start the return inside his 5.
Damn,
Really
boy,
disciplined
dude.
job by the coverage unit to
Everybody.
get down there and make the stop at the 19. What did they talk about at halftime, Holly?
Delaware's head coach told me coming out of the locker room, he said this is exactly the type of game he was expecting. 2 solid defenses have made it very difficult to find points in the end zone today. The defenses have been terrific so far, really limiting what the other is able to do. Points are at a premium down here. Guys, you've got to believe that whoever makes the
So I
next
need to
mistake
put
and has a
points up
turnover,
and
that
fucking-
might be a significant change in this
That's what
game.
Kentucky said.
I'll keep you
Oh,
posted
my
from the
God.
sidelines. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ellison. Nice tackle there. This free
Definitely
safety coming in
expecting
like a
something different.
heat-seeking missile and stopping him a yard short of the first down. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Well, that's about as risky as he can get as a head coach. Early in the game, 4th down, deep in your own end, and you go for it. Nice job, offense.
Leaves it with the back. Across the 30, out to the 33, and gains 4 on the play. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. The screen, he's got wheels. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
Well, it just seems like everything is working for the offense on this drive. Another nice game, this time on the ground.
Right back to the well. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Motion from the wide receiver. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Blue Hens kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Gets rid of it. Throw to the right side. That's Wilson. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the 1st down. The Blue Hens go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Running inside. It's Ellison. Could be an alley. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. 1st and goal for the offense. From the red zone, it's Silver. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play.
Touchdown, Blue Hens! And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half. That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn, and that's what we just saw in that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they are executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So here comes the Hilltoppers offense ready to start this drive. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Punts it out of the air. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Motion from the back. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Shoots it to the left. Pulls it in. It's a 0. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. And the Hilltoppers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
To the air on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Humphreys. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
It's coming. And when I sold out for the fucking pass, they go fucking on the ground.
He's all the way down to the 3. Any electric run has him set up. The Hilltoppers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Run in the red zone. It's out.
Oh my!
And he
I was
charges
there.
across the line.
And missed him.
Touchdown, Western Kentucky. Extra point here will tie the game.
And the running back gets
Oh,
his
shit, I forgot you
second
can go
rushing
offsides.
touchdown of the game. You want to continue to
I
feed
keep
this
forgetting
guy.
that.
You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And the extra point is good.
Yeah, I know I'm offsides.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. On the move from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. The run inside. It's Silver. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. Headed into the final period, both of these backs have been strong so far and looking to be able to finish. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Give to the running back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. He's had a day, 103 yards on the ground, and that will put him over 100, and what a way to start the season. Setting up the screen.
The fact that he had to come back to the fucking ball.
As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Yeah, because he had to run back to the fucking ball for some reason.
Long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Keeping it on the ground inside.
What?
It's Ellison. And he never had a chance.
I'm sorry, we need to fix something. Because his job is to fill in right there. I'm not worried about that guy because I'm going to pass him. But the guy coming right, I don't know why it locked on him. Because his scheme should be whoever's in this gap. Oh, fucking.
Stop cold as soon as he got it.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle?
Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. Bringing it back.
Oh, what a recovery. What a recovery.
Points on the board.
What a play by this defense. The offense going in.
I had that motherfucker beat on the route.
Flip the script.
Yeah, he just
The big,
undercut
big
it and
6.
ran in front of the
Now
ball.
you're leading in this
Nice.
ball game. What a play by the D.
And the extra
Nice,
point
nice,
was
nice.
good.
Now, instead of driving down the field and kicking the game-winning field goal,
From inside his own
drive
10,
down the
he'll
field
try to
and
help
score.
out their field position. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. Look out, he's got room. Got enough for
just
the
like
first.
that. That's how you fucking do
And
it.
he's brought down after a nice game.
I love the play call running the football here in the.
They'll have a 1st down here, a week 0 game that is living up to all the hype and anticipation. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He's got it at the 30. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
Well, you can see the effect that last run play had on the defense. They had a really good-looking run, and all of a sudden they come back with play action. Everybody bites. They play downhill.
There's a crease. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
And this offense is clicking, man. This defense is going to have to find something in a hurry, right? That's 3 plays. That's 3 first downs. They've got to do a better job of affecting this defense, getting some penetration, winning at the line of scrimmage. You can't let them just move down the field and get a first down on every single play they run.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
60.
Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back
nowhere
to
to
the
run
line of
because
scrimmage.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is 3rd and goal. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Blue Hens! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th.
This offense needed a big play, and that is the guy that they need to go to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Carroll. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Western Kentucky will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. Tie game, 4th quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Running inside, it's Allen. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Right back to the well. Nice move there. He's piled up 82 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. Fakes the grab. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. And the Hilltoppers come to the line with a new set of downs.
Here we go. Ready.
Looking for space. It's Allen. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
We've seen this guy have tons of success. He had over 100 yards right before that run, but defense gets the better of him there. Nice job of adjusting up front, and good job being physical by that D-line, too.
Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Fires complete on the crosser. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly.
This quarterback looks in complete control, not flustered, into the game situation, connecting on his passes. Nice job knowing his answers. Got to keep this rolling here to try to make this thing interesting.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
The Hilltoppers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. The run inside. It's Allen. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Finds his tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
God damn it.
Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the 1st down. And the Hilltoppers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. From the shotgun, the inside give.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Lets it fly deep downfield. They took a shot at the end zone, and he almost picked it off. It'll be 3rd down.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Another incompletion on third down.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
You got to give this guy so much credit, man. It is so hard in practice to simulate the pressure that he just faced. Late in the game, seconds left on the clock, you have an opportunity to kick a field goal to put your team up late in the game, and he absolutely drilled it. What a moment for that young man.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ellison. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
A nice luxury for this offense to be in right now. They don't have to be in so much of a hurry. They can still run the football, be successful. Great chance right here knocking on the door to take the lead.
Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. They'll try to run for it. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage.
That's a 10-second runoff from penalty. I'm trying to find a very specific play.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. The officials move it 5 yards back, and it's 1st and 15 for this offense. The play action fake. Finds the tight end. Able to work his way for 5 yards. He needs a lot more than that, but they did get the clock stopped. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
Got to give this defense tons of credit. How good have they been on the back end in coverage? It just feels like every time this QB has thrown the ball, it's been contested. They haven't given up a lot of yards, and they need to continue to be great.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
I was trying to get myself just one more second. Damn it.
Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Yeah,
Just
but
got
lose by
outplayed,
3 ain't
Reese.
bad to
There were
me.
moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute.
Also didn't expect this game to be this shit to be easy. It's like everybody's getting fucking offers. Damn, Rutgers wants all the fucking DNs or D tackles. No, that's not what I want. Damn it. Why are you? Okay, this motherfucker a lot to get him there.
Glad to have you with us from Delaware Stadium. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday? And we continue with this one. The Blue Hens ready to kick it away first. He'll bring it out. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. It's the Sentinels offense will have the football first. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. A running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this, in this game. And all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Gets the back moving. They'll run the option. Pulls it again on the option. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Back to throw. It's Gunderson. Oh, they're after him. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And the Sentinels decide to punt it away. He'll take it on the return. Makes a move.
Oh, what did you spin that
Very
with?
little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. So Delaware's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And this sophomore wide receiver is a playmaker. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots. Except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power 4. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number 1 for this squad.
Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Makes the grab. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
And it's decision time on this first drive. And I choose aggressiveness, right? Set the tone in this football game. You got a 4th and short situation. Trying to get points on this drive. Establish yourself. Be aggressive here on this 4th down.
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. On the run, it's Fitzpatrick.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Now on the option. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
And the Sentinels have it with a 1st and 10. Goes to the option. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you, the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk gain. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays too.
They want to run this quarterback. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Sentinels come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Running inside. It's Bentley. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. Back to the ground with the running back. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
They'll give it to the back. There's some room. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29.
You know what?
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Sends it back in motion. They stop him in his tracks. Tried to sneak that fullback loose and nothing doing. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. They would not let him get close. Stopped at the 26. It'll be 4th down.
Fuck that shit.
So now on comes the field goal unit. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. Both of these defenses a little bend, but not breaking in clutch situations, David.
It's always exciting when you can go for it on 4th down and you know your defense will make a stand. They held them to a field goal, Jesse. It's a pretty good job by that defense.
It is. So if I'm this coaching staff, don't deviate from the game plan here. Go back to doing what you want to do and get established in this game.
Smithers into space. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Ellison. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to them and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way than off the football.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
He leaves it with his back. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They tried to fool him with the run on 3rd down, and they're looking at 4th and plenty of work to do.
That's not the play I wanted. Thank God. Thank God. Nah, dude came in untouched on the edge.
And the Blue Hens will try to move the chains on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Looking long. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. On the option. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. The option look. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Sentinels will try to pin them back with the punt. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? Solid punt headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. Delaware's offense takes the field to start this drive. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Silver. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Blue Hens line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Good timing on the quick out. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the...
Here's a little room there. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard
Get blown
line.
up, and I was like, I'm down.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Trying to run, it's Ellison. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could.
Oh, fuck, I picked the wrong play.
Inches short. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st
Picked
down.
the wrong fucking play.
Send the tight end in motion. Running inside, it's Silver. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Delaware. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he's coming out of the end zone.
What the
Pulled
fuck?
down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Gonna run it. It's Bentley. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll send the back in motion. They'll run the option. Pulls it on the option. Rides the back and leaves it.
Throw it. I was trying to
He'll
get
be
off of
forced
the
out
guy
of
I was
bounds
stuck
right
on.
at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. Now on 1st down from the 30. They'll go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Dropping back, it's Gunderson. Throws to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. And the Sentinels will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Hauls it in, looking for space. He gets a block. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit them with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
Now on second down. Leaves it with the back. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Keeps it himself.
Oh my God, dude, you couldn't even fucking hold on to him for a little bit longer.
What a job by this defensive front. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They don't even consider the 47-yard field goal attempt, and they'll try to pick it up on 4th down and short. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's going to run it. There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Delaware. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Nice drive, nice touchdown. I love this offense's response to what happened a week ago. Listen, we're 0-1, so be it. Let's put the foot on the gas. Let's move forward, get better, and they have in game 2 so far.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he finished off the drive with a 30-yard scoring scamper. And he passes on the touchback. And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. This offense has it with really good field position. Quick release on the RPO. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal.
A nice job by the defense with the edges. They try the touch pass on 1st and goal. Nice job setting the edge, not letting them get outside, making the good tackle, forcing 2nd.
Touchdown, Delaware. The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
He'll bring it out. It's Allen. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking for a man. It's Gunderson. And his throw is incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target.
He uncorks one deep. He's got it way down the field. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Going downfield for the big play.
Oh my God, dude, you got
nice
fucking
straight
right
murdered. He has it for a huge gain. And the Sentinels with the 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Going for 6. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in week 1. We start with Oregon taking on the Boise State Broncos. And it's the Ducks trying to win the home opener. They've got the lead midway through the first half. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Yeah. Fresno beating fucking USC.
Now over to your game inside Delaware Stadium. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. We check in with Holly Rowe.
Checking in with the Blue Hens head coach at the half. He loves the way this offense is moving. The momentum has been intense. As you know, they play at that breakneck pace. The no huddle seems to be working because they've got rhythm and momentum here. We'll see if they can keep that up to start the third quarter. I'll keep you posted on if things slow down or if they're going to keep their foot on the gas here in this game. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. They'll give it to him again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
Would have been worse if I tried cutting it out.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run.
Snagged it, and there's running room. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
There we go, defense. That's the play you needed to have. All night long, you've been giving up big ones to this offense. That's why you're in the position you're in right now, down by multiple possessions. But finally, they come away with their first sack.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He's going to fire deep. Upstairs to make the catch. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. And the Blue Hens go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Going to the run, it's Ellison. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Reads it, fires complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Motion from the back. To the ground to try to move the chains. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
The Blue Hens will come to the line to convert on 4th down. Might be calling a hot route. On 4th down, looking to pass. He's got it. Touchdown, Blue Hens. And the stomping has commenced. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the score is 28-6. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. Gets the back moving on the option. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Gunderson. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, this is a big moment for this offense, too, because you want to capitalize off getting the turnover, right? You just threw an incompletion. Now you got a big down coming up. You've got...
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. And the Sentinels will punt this one away.
And, man, this offense just searching for some way to climb back and get back into this game. They're down by 1,000, and it's not looking good. And you can't even protect your quarterback on 3rd down. Like, everything going the other direction.
So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. The run inside. It's Ellison. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Silver. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is the senior tight end who's shaken up. We'll have Holly Rowe check on him. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Got it in the middle, it's Bowman. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. And the Blue Hens have it with a 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ellison. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. The Blue Hens are threatening in the red zone. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot
hit the
more
button to throw the ball, but
and you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Touchdown, Blue Hens! Great job by the back on the option. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That drive covered 57 yards for the touchdown and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Coming out with it, it's Allen. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Rides to the back. Might have a chance. Now they've got even more breathing room.
Superman dove right in front of him.
Fresh set of downs. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10.
Running the
Wide
clock out
receiver
yourselves?
comes in motion. A designed run for the quarterback. After a good pickup on the run, it's second down. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Here comes the offense on second down. Sends it back in motion. On the run, it's Fitzpatrick. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Bentley. Picked up maybe 3 on the play. It's 2nd and 7.
I've been impressed with this defense today, guys. Like, just really good job of being physical. And you've seen it show up on the defensive line with linebackers, with safeties. Everybody doing a great job filling gaps, understanding discipline, and being where they're supposed to be. Really strangled this running game for this O.
Makes the grab. It's Fitzpatrick. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. 3rd and 6 yards to go.
Okay.
The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying.
Said it wasn't first game of the season. They really need to fucking fix their shit with these commentators. Yeah, I knew I'd get locked out of some of this shit. Oh, fuck, I got Vanderbilt? Damn.